Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia. That's me. And whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's practice is yoga for sleep. So this will be a really sweet, gentle practice that you can do right before bed to help your body unwind, your mind get calm, so that you can be ready for a nice restful night of sleep. So for this practice, you will need one blanket and a wall. If you don't have a wall nearby, you can also use a chair. Whenever you're ready, let's get on the mat. Let's start out today lying on our backs. So bring yourself all the way down onto your mat. As you lower yourself down, plant the soles of your feet onto the floor. Feet are about hips width distance apart, arms are resting wherever they feel most natural. And if it feels safe and comfortable for you, you can close your eyes here. Otherwise, finding a soft gaze towards the ceiling above you. Taking a moment as you arrive on your mat here today to simply feel your body supported by your yoga mat. Feel your spine reaching out long, the weight of your head resting down on the earth. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw, your forehead, if you're clenching your fingers or toes. And invite a little bit more relaxation into your body. Knowing that here it is okay for you to be soft, to be gentle with yourself. This is your time to really unwind and relax. That starts here with your breath. So if you haven't already, please bring your awareness to your breath. Following each inhale and exhale, this ebb and flow as breath moves in and out through your nose. As you breathe in, you might feel this expansion through your chest, your rib cage, your belly. As you exhale, maybe you feel this natural release. This dropping down into the earth. Settling into a rhythm of breath that feels natural for you, not forced in any way. And letting your breath guide you as we move through this practice together today. When you're ready, we'll start to breathe and move together. Relaxing your arms by your sides, keeping your feet planted at hips width distance apart. So anchoring down through your 2 feet and through your 2 shoulders. Let's take an inhale to rise the hips any amount, moving into a gentle bridge pose. Notice how it feels to really open through the front of the body, pressing the upper arms down, rooting the feet down. And the next time that you exhale, gently release your hips back to your mat. Let's begin to move with the breath here. Inhaling to rise your hips, lifting towards your bridge. And exhaling to lower down, nice and slow. Moving at your own pace here, keep this going, inhaling to rise. And exhaling to lower. Not going for your biggest, deepest bridge pose ever, but just looking for this gentle sensation through the spine, through the body. Inhaling to rise your hips and exhaling to lower. Let's do that one more time as you inhale and exhale. As your hips meet the mat once again, I invite you to step your feet out wide, right foot to the right, left foot to the left, spreading your arms out by your sides. And then start to windshield wiper your knees side to side here. So both knees dropping over to the right, then coming through center and dropping over to the left. And just some sweet movement into the hips here, making some space. And the next time that your knees drop over to the right, let that roll you all the way onto the right side of your body. Using your hands to gently press yourself up, coming all the way to a seated position on your mat. So finding yourself in a comfortable seat here, Sukhasana, lifting up tall on your sits bones, relaxing your hands onto your thighs or knees. With your next inhale, draw your shoulders back, bring your heart forward, and maybe lift your chin. As you exhale, begin to tuck your chin around your spine back, catching your legs. Again, inhaling to bring your heart forward, lifting up. And exhaling to round your spine back, drawing your belly button in. 3 more times, inhaling through your cow pose. And exhaling through your cat. Continuing to move with that steady rhythm of your breath. No rush here. With your next exhale, rounding back into your cat pose. And then inhaling to sit up tall, drawing your shoulders up to your ears. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Again, inhaling shoulders to ears. Exhaling to release the shoulders back. Let's do that a few more times. Some nice gentle shoulder rolls here, keeping your arms relaxed, keeping your neck and jaw nice and soft. Inhaling shoulders to the ears and exhaling to drop your shoulders back and down. Beautiful. Now the next time that you exhale, settling your shoulders onto your back, take a moment and pause here. Notice how you feel. Let's take a breath in and let it out. Beautiful. If your eyes are closed, flutter them open, readjust to the light in your space. Let's rearrange the legs now. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open out nice and wide. Sitting up tall once again, take an inhale here. As you exhale, reach your heart forward. Begin to fold down between your legs. So again, we're not looking for our biggest, deepest version of the pose here today, but folding forward just enough that you feel that stretch of the hips. You feel this lengthening through the low back. And you feel that you can settle down, relaxing into your body, relaxing into that support from your mat. We're here for about 5 more rounds of breath today. Knowing at any time you can always readjust the shape or even come out before those 5 breaths are through if that feels good for you today. Three more rounds of breath. You got this. All together, let's take another breath in and breath out. As you inhale, slowly sit up, take your time. Hands coming to the outer edges of your legs as you gently press the thighs together. Stretching both legs out long in front of you, give them a little shake, a little wiggle. Maybe even windshield wiper the feet side to side if that feels nice to release the hips. Then let's keep that right leg stretched out long. Please bend into your left knee, plant the sole of your foot once again. Let's cross that left foot over the right leg, planting it to the outer edge of your thigh. Then lifting up tall, take a breath in here. As you breathe out, turn into a twist, turning your chest towards that left side of your mat as your left fingertips reach back behind you. Now that right arm can gently hug the left knee if that feels good, or maybe it casually rests on top of the leg. Feeling the spreading of the collarbones as you really open up into this twist here, releasing through the spine. We'll stay for 3 more rounds of breath, rooting down through your hips and finding that expansion through the heart. Now let's enjoy one more inhale here. With your exhale, slowly unwind, bring yourself back through center, unwinding that left leg and stretching the left leg long to meet your right. Maybe a little wiggle if that feels good. Awesome, same thing other side. So this time that right knee will bend. Crossing your right foot over your left leg, planting to the outer edge of your thigh. Lifting up tall as you inhale. With your exhale, take your twist, turning your rib cage towards that right knee. Right arm reaches back, helping you find that spread across the collarbones. Left arm may be hugging that right knee or casually resting. Once again, we'll stay for 3 more rounds of breath. Perhaps taking your gaze back over your right shoulder if that feels like a nice stretch for your neck, or keeping the gaze just straight forward. And we have one more inhale here. As you exhale, gently unwind that twist. Unwind your legs, stretching the right leg long to meet your left. A little wiggle. Beautiful. Please grab your blanket now, and we're going to move to the wall. Again, if you don't have a wall available here, you can use a chair as well. We're going to start by folding our blanket in half so that we have this nice thickness to the blanket here. And then you're going to slide your blanket up to the edge of your wall. So we're going to make basically a little seat for ourselves here. Now we're moving towards our legs up the wall shape here. So sitting onto your blanket, we're going to lean back and kind of swing the legs up as you turn yourself to face the wall. Then slowly lower your upper body down as you scoot your hips all the way up to that edge of the wall here. So your booty is touching the wall, your legs are on the wall here. Your arms can rest wherever they feel natural, maybe stretching out by your sides. Now, since we have the support of the wall, you can really relax your legs, soften through the feet, through the hips. Maybe closing your eyes if that feels safe and comfortable for you. And dropping into this restorative yoga pose here. And we'll be in this gentle inversion for a minute or two. knowing that you can always readjust or come out of the pose if that feels better for you today. I invite you, as we rest here, to once again connect to the rhythm of your breath. That ebb and flow in and out. And as you watch your breath, notice that your breath can draw you deeper into a state of relaxation. Each breath welcoming you to soften through your body, to quiet the thoughts in your mind, so that you may truly and deeply rest. If you'd like to experiment with a breath or pranayama practice to help you go even deeper into this state of relaxation, and I invite you to lengthen out your exhalations so that your exhale is at least twice as long as your inhale. So for example, if you were to count the length of each breath, perhaps you would inhale for a count of 3 and exhale for a count of 6. Doing so without any force or any strain to lengthen that exhalation. If it starts to cause effort or anxiety in any way, please come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. But if it feels good for you here today, try out those nice long exhales, helping to bring you into that place of rest, to find some ease in your body and mind as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. We have about 5 more rounds of breath here today. You are welcome to stay in this shape for as long as you'd like. But whenever you're ready to come out, please gently bend into your knees, bringing the soles of your feet onto the wall. And gently roll to either side of your body, gently pressing yourself back up into a seated position on your mat. As you make your way to your comfortable seat, we'll take a moment to seal our practice here together. Bringing your hands in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra, and thanking yourself for showing up to this practice today. thanking yourself for getting yourself ready for a really sweet, restful night of sleep. And I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. Namaste. Sleep well.